What's up, guys? Driving a ZL 1500 truck we just got finished with. This truck is badass. You know, we did our full heads cam package on this with LT4, the same package that makes 900 wheel horsepower on our Camaro ZL1s and the Z06 Corvettes. Has the same stuff in this truck. This is a 1991 Chevy Silverado that we just got finished with. It's blue. It's a beautiful truck. We'll do a walk around here after we get out, but just wanted to just show you guys how well these trucks drive. We're taking it to get aligned right now, so the steering wheel's a little off. But other than that, it's perfect. We got a couple little things we got to clean up in the tune, but right now I'm super satisfied with how it drives and everything. Just want to show you guys a little bit what to expect in a ZL 1500 truck that we've been building out of the shop. This one's an LT4, not an LT5. It does have the 10-speed in it, 10L90E transmission with a 308 rear gear. And we're on the highway right now doing about 70 miles an hour. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification to let you know whenever I post a new video. Paddles are super responsive. They're just a lot of fun to drive, honestly, guys. Everything's still shifted with the column, so it doesn't have like a floor shifter or anything. This one's still all stock on the inside. Stock radio, everything. The only thing we changed really in here is the Dakota digital gauge cluster. And then the steering wheel with the paddle kit that we put in all the ZL 1500 trucks. Got the ZR 1500 ready for delivery. Harry's gonna go get some photos of this thing before it takes off. Got the new intake made. We end up having to switch it. Normally we put them over here, but this way, it's over here. There's nothing else really over here. We got it all done. Hey guys, back working on the Tahoe today. We are putting the torque converter in the 10L90E, and we ran into a problem that we're happy to tell you guys about so you guys don't make the mistake too. So a 10L90E transmission will not work with a 10L80E like truck converter. We were trying to put a truck converter in this thing just because, you know, maybe the extra weight. Obviously, it was also easier to get one. The ZL1 torque converters were back ordered through GM who knows how long. So we were just trying to get this thing together. And luckily we had a brand new 10-speed sitting here, a ZL1 10-speed, so we were able to take the converter. But yeah, the truck converter just won't go all the way in. So the splines are a little bit different on the 10L80 versus the 10L90, which is really good to know. We did not know that. But here's a comparison. They actually do look a lot different. So here we have the truck 10-speed converter right here. And then this is the car ZL1 10-speed converter right here. So obviously you can see the differences. It's quite a bit. I mean, just looks-wise, it's way different. So now we know, Steve. We'll be able to not make this mistake again. But luckily,
another little comparison. This is the Ford.
That's right.
Converter.
Yep. So this is the 10-speed converter that you guys have seen in the Mustangs, the F-150s. all that good stuff. So honestly, if I were to look at these converters all in a row here, Steve, the ZL1 converter and the Ford converter are probably the most alike.
Yeah.
This one's completely different on the inside with that collar in there. It's just a lot different.
It's got like a padded, I don't know what you call this, something that rides up against the front of the transmission pump.
Yeah.
But we don't know if the Ford truck Mustang converters are different.
Right.
We haven't done a truck converter yet, I don't think.
No, we haven't, because every truck we've done has been PD blowers, so we keep the stock
converter
in. Yeah. All right, well, Steve, we'll let you get to it. See underneath the Tahoe, guys, we got the trans out right now. Obviously, we're putting the torque converter in. We had it in just for mock-up reasons. But once we get the trans in this time, Steve, we do need to measure for a drive shaft so we can have them go ahead and start on that, get it rolling. We have some more parts showing up here in a little bit that you're going to need.
Yep.
It's crunch time.
It is crunch time.
I was getting messages last night asking me, hey, when's the truck going to be ready to pick up? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. We'll call you.
Yeah, we'll call you. Yeah.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
Got the cooler in here.
Yeah, the cooler looks
good,
good,
Got a couple
Steve.
more brackets to make.
I like how you did that one.
Normally I do them like this, but I feel like the more flow is going to be coming from the bottom side of the radiator.
Oh, and Steve.
So I'll have a little more angle on it.
Tell them what you found out about the horn location.
Oh, yeah, you can't run the front horn with the heat exchanger.
No. Guys, so if you're doing one of these truck swaps with the heat exchanger and the supercharger and stuff like we've been doing, the stock horn location is right in the front. And the heat exchanger is right behind there. Well, the horn, once you start going fast, it'll flex enough and it'll actually get into the heat exchanger. So relocate the horns on the trucks if you are running a heat exchanger, if you're planning on doing this stuff at
you have the front, and then you have one mounted over on the fender, which they run too. So I just moved it to this side.
Okay. Did you have to extend the wires?
No, there's two plugs.
Oh, nice.
So you just wrap up this plug and put it on this side.
Yeah. Well, that works then. Shit.
But I like the stock location. But yeah, the just vibration from the road, it was just tapping it and just wore a little hole in it.
It's wild how that happens.
You got to think about vibration.
Guys, look how clean this thing is underneath here. There is absolutely zero, I mean zero rust on this Tahoe.
Yeah.
I mean, it is meant. Normally, we'll see a lot of rust build up around these bolts, on all these seams, on a lot of these trucks, no matter what the mileage is.
Even these. This is the first thing to rust.
Yes. And those things are mint. I mean,
still factory overspray.
I bet if we just took some degreaser and cleaned the bottom of this, it would look like it rolled off the assembly line yesterday.
Yeah.
Look at the frame.
Yeah, not a lick.
It's crazy.
I mean, even the bolts that are coming through that have no coating.
I mean, even the rear end is like pretty damn solid.
Yeah.
You can definitely tell this was in California its whole life.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's super clean, guys. Super clean.
What was it, 52,000?
Yeah, 52,000 or something like that. Yeah. All right, well.
That's it.
Training time. Got Joel's C7 pretty much wrapped up. We had to modify the charge pipe for the methanol nozzles. Cam's doing that right now. So we'll have that thing wrapped up. Oh, Curtis has it right there. Nice.
You can't put the meth next to the MAF because it will ruin it when you test it. So we move the MAF down away from the meth when it squirts. Cam's nice welds.
Easy enough.
Cam, it looks like it came that way.
Hey, you never know. Maybe it did.
Cam, you want to show us what you're doing on the C6 project here this week?
I got some of it on the floor right here. Some of the firewall getting.
Oh yeah, you're doing the firewall right now.
That's
Nice.
really my main thing. But
That actually looks good just sitting on the
all
floor.
that going in.
Let's check it out. Looks like Iron Man's first helmet.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's gonna look
there,
awesome.
And then this. Obviously,
Oh, heck
everything
yeah.
will get cleaned up a lot more. But
Well, yeah, you got all the trimming to do. But
that'll clean it all up there. No holes, no nothing. Full solid metal.
and then we'll get all nice and painted. And
Yep. We'll get the hood. We're gonna get it down here soon too. We're
Yep,
gonna
got
get
the hood up
fitted.
there.
And the downpipe stuff should be here any minute. The radiator should be here any minute. So we'll get everything put back in. I had some welding that I had to do in here. And everything can go back together.
I like
Be
it.
pretty close to done, honestly. It's getting there. We don't have much left.
Well, we got a lot of wiring to do.
Yeah.
A lot of
chassis-wise,
a lot of
fab-
little stuff. Yeah,
fab-wise
fab-wise, yeah.
is
Fab-wise.
almost done. We have a couple little things left. And main thing to build is just the firewall, and then put it all back together.
Need to get Nemo in here and have the cage going.
That's gonna be next. It's gonna be very soon. I know that.
Yep.
We got some of the material for it already. So that'll be a fun one. That'll be a fun one.
Yeah.
I want to hide the stuff in Nemo.
I think it'd be
Well,
pretty cool to have it all.
honestly, it's too nice.
Sweet. All right. Well, doing a good job, Kim.
I appreciate it.
It's looking good. Guys, this is what I like to see. All GM in here right now.
Red, white, and blue.
Curtis, what a great view.
Yeah, red, white, blue.
Oh, yeah. Dun, dun, dun.
Well, hold on. That's going to change in about 4 seconds.
All right. Of course, Kurt's going to ruin the shop in here.
Ooh. Right in.
Got the air motive pump in the factory Tahoe fuel tank, and everything does fit good, the float and everything from the truck. So basically we're thinking that you can use the same pumps. Air motive said that they had never tried it, so they didn't really give me a definite answer, but from what we see, everything does work, and it is perfect fit if you're wanting to use a OBS truck, Chevy truck pump in your Tahoe. Steve's running all the fuel lines right now, has the regulator all set up along with the DSX low side fuel system that we're going to be putting on there as well, running in conjunction. And then we wire it all the way up and then run the fuel line all the way up to the front of the truck. Okay, guys, got the Motion Raceworks valve covers on the Tahoe. We even embroidered our name on there for us. That's pretty cool. Have that cool machine that does all that stuff. Got the coil mounts for them as well. We're going to be mounting the coils on the valve covers. And we have the LT4 injectors, LT4 high pressure pump in there. These are LT1 heads, which really the only difference is the valves are a little bit different material, but really they're the same exact head. It's just the LT4 heads do have different bolt patterns. So an LT4 head, the bolt pattern's up here versus down here. These adapters that ICT Billet makes just basically adapt them over to where you can bolt an LT4 blower right on your LT1 head, which is pretty cool. Charger installed. Waiting on our grip tech. We put the hub on there, but we're waiting for the pulley to show up. Got the coils mounted over here with the plug wires. Got the lid on. Starting to come together now. Steve's getting the Cortez heat exchanger tank all mounted over here. That way we can get the heat exchanger ran all the lines into the blower. And slowly, one piece at a time, it's coming.
We're plucking away at this thing.
Okay, we're pushing the SpearTech harness through the firewall right now. Steve's got that. We think it's going to fit behind the glove box like we have been doing on all the other truck builds. It's a little different in there versus the square dash trucks. Got the Cortez expansion tank sitting in here. This is a 2014 through 2018 expansion tank for a truck. The 2014 through 2018 trucks. It does fit. We just had to modify the bracket a little bit, but it goes in there really nice actually. Got the heat exchanger back on. We're starting to plumb that. We also got the radiator and the fans on. These fans came from LMC Truck. Super low profile fans. We really like these for the swaps, just because we got so much more room for the intakes. Got some of the radiator hoses kind of mocked up, routed. But right now is the wiring process, and this is going to be a lengthy one, I'm sure, to get everything working with the factory cluster, but we're gonna give it our best. These harnesses from SpearTech are super nice. Everything's labeled on them. Kind of give you guys an example here. So when you get them from SpearTech, everything's labeled. So O2 sensor driver side, you know, right where it goes. intercooler pump. They even have that wired in because this is an LT4 harness that's set up for an LT4 and 10-speed. And they also ask you like what you're putting it in, so they have it routed so like it's coming out of the passenger side firewall.
Flex fuel.
Yep, it's even got the flex fuel sensor in there like Steve just pointed out to us. So really cool, nice, almost plug and play harness that SpearTech has set up for these swaps if you guys are doing them. Really high quality, heat shrink and wire looms and all that good stuff. But yeah, everything. We love the SpearTech harnesses. We've always ran SpearTech in all of our swaps, and we will continue to do so. Guys, so the Tahoe's going pretty good. This is the week. This is the week. Got Cam over here working on the exhaust. Steve's over there working on getting the aeromotive pump and everything all in the tank, getting ready to put the tank up in the back of the Tahoe. We'll get the exhaust done on this thing. And got a lot of wiring to do, but this is it, guys. This is the week. So. Cam, what the heck are you doing? Cutting a brand new header.
Man, we need more room.
Oh yeah.
We don't have much room
Oh
here.
yeah. All right, guys. So you see the problem that we're dealing with is the header runs right into the shift linkage. So we're gonna cut this, and then Cam's gonna make it go like that.
We're just shortening it up so it brings the slit back, so we have a little bit more room here, and then we'll angle it over. We got to go up a little too, and then just the normal, just like the trucks with the Y.
We're doing the Borla muffler, 3-inch exhaust. We're doing the Y pipe just like a normal deal, like we've been doing on everything.
Yep.
Some people say it really hurts the power, but we have not seen that yet. The blue
Made
truck,
a lot of power in every
truck made over 800 horse.
Yeah.
And then we got the drive shaft getting made. We're gonna have the rear end done on Wednesday.
Yep. I think there's a couple little trims that we just have to do on the drive shaft there. Steven was saying too.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, this thing's getting close.
Oh yeah.